All right, hello, Fire Flames League. This is your co-commissioner, Nial. Been hard at work here to helping the league flow, and Julian's been a great help these past couple seasons, and we're excited. The playoffs are here, and just putting together a quick little playoff preview. I'm here at the stadium working an event, and let's tomorrow's going to be a big day for playoffs, and me and Chris are both trying to win another championship, and everyone else is clawing, and some teams are just out. They're just out. So I asked people to send some playoff preview videos. I will play the ones I've been sent. I don't have much. I'm going to get into my matchup versus Jake. Oh, no, actually, let's go into the T-Jack ladder first. So 4 teams, unfortunately, are in the T-Jack ladder and are scraping around in the mud to not get the T-Jack trophy. These teams are Team Snoopy, the Grandmaster Time Providers, the Jacksonville Fun Squad, the Tuba Throats, and the team that must not be named. Fortunately, these teams have just been awful this season, just awful. And someone's gonna come away with the T-Jack, but all I know is it's not gonna be me. That's for damn sure. And unfortunately, it's not gonna be Eli this year, because I know there is a number of people in the league that would love to see him get it as well. He just seems to be like he would get the T-Jack and he would own it. But now we're getting off topic. Team Snoopy versus the Grandmaster Time Providers. Coy got off to a really sharp start on Thursday with his players. If I could pull up here. Let's see. 26 points from Cutler and Forte in a losing effort for the Bears. He's leading 42-0 right now. So, and Robbie Gould had 0 for Adam. So just another stroke of unluck for Adam. Sorry, my Safari windows are really big. Okay, so I think, Coy's going to win that matchup. He's going to be safe from the T-Jack. We'll see. I know Chris made his picks as well. I didn't get a chance to take a peek at those, but and next up we've got the Jacksonville Fun Squad versus the team that must not be named. All players still need to play in this matchup tomorrow, and maybe there's a couple Monday players in this matchup, but right now Max is projected to win pretty handily, and I think that's going to be the case. I think, unfortunately, we're going to be looking at a Sarah versus Adam T-Jack competition, so we'll see. Crazier stuff has happened in this league. Alright, so let's get right into the playoffs here. I'll start with my matchup versus Jacob. Now, Jacob wasn't able to submit a video, and I wasn't able to put anything together for him. Or maybe I do have something for him. But it's me versus Jacob. Jacob is favored, and he was actually at the top of the expert power rankings for the playoffs. So that's interesting. He's the 3 seed, but he was actually ranked at the top of our power rankings. So that looked like a tougher matchup for me. I came out, had a good game from Alshon on Thursday, so we'll see. We're projected to be pretty close here, but he is projected to beat me. So Jacob, I'm undefeated in the playoffs. That's all you need to know. I didn't make the playoffs last year, and I won 2 championships my 2 other times. So this is me threatening you to I want to win this week. Okay, so next up we've got the Carisas, the 8 seed, versus the Agrabah Boys. Agrabah Boys had a strong Thursday, 28 points from his team, from one player. Let's I think we're getting a message right now from the Agrabah Boys, Henry Spindell. Let's take a look here.
What's up? It's your number 1 seed here. I'm excited to play Eli in the playoffs this week. I only have one playoff win in my Fire Flames history, but I feel like Jesus has this one coming to me because I'm the one who let Eli in the first place. Eli, you would not even be in the playoffs if it were not for me. So, I mean, don't psych yourself out and start Michael Floyd over Randall Cobb, even though Floyd, really good matchup this week. So, I mean, I definitely wouldn't even think twice about it, but maybe, just make sure you don't, because maybe it's not too much pressure to start all your players on Monday night, or maybe you'll be in a big deficit and Monday night. So I guess it's up to you if you want to just take it down to the wire and try to make a big comeback. But either way, good luck, and I'll see Chris and Julian in the second round.
All right, now let's hear from his competitor, the GM of the Carisas, Eli Sanchez.
So I'm playing Henry, and I just have one quick thing to say to you, Henry. If I win, it's not because I'm better than you, because I'm not better than you. I already know that. But if you lose, Henry, it's because you're worse than me. So that's all I want to say. Good luck to everyone else except for Henry, and yeah, should be fun. Good luck playoffs, guys.
Alright, so that should be an interesting matchup. It's definitely a David versus Goliath situation, so let's move on to Insidious Rex versus the Content Kings. Unfortunately, the team cam for Insidious Rex is down this week. So I just got a text about the Alabama game. This dude is pissed. Insidious Rex, we're not going to be able to hear from him tonight, but the Content Kings are calling in right now. Let's go right over to them.
Julian here to talk about my matchup with Chris this week. To give you guys a bit of backstory, Chris knocked me out of the playoffs year one because Frank Gore, who was my last player, failed to get 15 more yards. So I haven't forgotten about that, and my guys are out for blood. Chris is the reigning champ. I'm the reigning T-Jack recipient, and I think it's going to be a great match. So Chris, good luck to you, and roll damn tide!
Alright, that's supposed to be a close matchup as well. Chris had a poor showing from one of his players this week. Who is it? On Thursday, he had a player that only had 2.6. It was Jason Witten. So, tight end, not the end of the world. Julian is projected to win and move on. Next up, we've got the Guardians of the Gridiron versus the Flaming Unicorns. Kelly is projected to win pretty handily here. Kevin had a player, sorry, not Kevin. Carsco had a player on Thursday. Des Bryant had 8.2 points. And unfortunately, neither of these players have called in. Their team cams are down. I think we're having weather issues, but yeah. So right now, it's interesting. The playoffs are here. It's going to be pretty exciting. And yeah, and so yeah, next week we're gonna know who's going to the T-Jack Bowl. So look out for that, and we're gonna know who moves on to the semifinals for Fire Flames League. So this will be exciting.
Good luck, Sarah.